Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Shaun Herron from eXp Realty. Today I want to show you how to make a squeeze page to get more buyer leads. Now, what you see in front of you is a squeeze page I created with an image that I selected. Traditionally, when you make squeeze pages with Kvcore, it only gives you 2 or 3 options for a thumbnail image, and you end up getting a picture of a front of a house or a living room or a kitchen, which is totally fine. But on the sea of multiple listings and Facebook social media traffic and stuff, you always want to be distinctive. You want to stand out. And so I like to use images that I pick that are either funny or cute or wholesome, and then put something in there like this one. My realtor, Shaun Herron, found us this awesome house with a pool under $300,000. So what happens is that as the client is going around and shopping on the internet, they see this, it pops out to them, and it makes them stop scrolling, especially after they've been looking after house after house after house, and they look at this, they squint their eyes and they read it, and they say, yeah, I am looking for a house with a pool under 300 grand. Bam, it clicks it. When you click this image, it takes you to my real estate website where I have my lead capture set up so they can type in their first and last name, their email, and their phone number. So let me show you what a traditional squeeze page looks like. This is my wife, Sarah Herron. She made this squeeze page. It says, I love showcasing homes in Alamo Ranch on the northwest side. Great location, quality schools, and affordable homes. Check out these homes in Alamo Ranch under 200K while they last. Fire emoji, fire emoji. And so here's a picture of a front of a house. And you see it leads to sarah.herron@exprealty.com, homes in San Antonio. Now this is fine. This works. You can get leads this way as well. But we want to do something extra to stand out, because we want to be different than the rest and really capture those buyer leads. And so you can do this with eye-popping images like what I'm showing you here. So let me show you how to make a squeeze page in Kvcore to start off with. Here's your Kvcore after you log in. What you want to do is you want to go down to Lead Engine and go to IDX Squeeze Page. That's going to ask you to select a domain. You're going to select your domain or simply type it in there. So for example, my website is shaunherron.exprealty.com. We'll select it and start building. So here's the IDX Squeeze Page, and this is where you build it. Now there's a couple of categories here. There's multi-property. This is where we're going to do the, hey, here's a bunch of homes under 300 grand with an awesome pool. Or you could do a single property, which we'll not do in this training exercise, but we'll make another video to show you how to do single property, which is just like, hey, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fake Street. This home's for sale. Check it out. You can do seller squeeze, which is, hey, do you want to know how much your house is worth? If you do, click my link. We'll set up an appointment. We'll talk about it, and this helps you get listings. And then there's also the market report. Hey, homes in San Antonio are up 6% from last year in sales, and the average price of a house in San Antonio is blah, 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 blah. We'll say 270 grand on average. But for this exercise, we are only going to concern ourselves with multi-property squeeze pages. So here you see a bunch of data fields to create excuse me, your multi-property squeeze page. For the area, I like to include all of San Antonio. Now you can pick different sections of San Antonio and you can draw it out on a map and all that stuff, but for me, I usually just pick all of San Antonio. For listing type, let's go down and pick single family. For style, there's a whole bunch of options here. We'll do 1 story. That's pretty common in San Antonio. 1 story single family home. They sell a lot. We'll do a price range from 200 grand minimum to 300 grand maximum. Square feet and acreage, I just leave those blank. For beds, I usually pick 2 bedroom, 1 bath. It's got those little plus signs next to them, which means it's going to show you a 3 bed and 2 baths as well. Now walk score. That's how close you are to fun stuff, how close you are to nightlife and bars and entertainment, or the zoo, or festivals and stuff like that. So you can go through here and pick these options as well. Somewhat walkable, very walkable. A walker's paradise. We'll just pick any. Now you can really make your squeeze pages detailed with the options. So in this one you can do all the just listed, all the fixer-uppers in San Antonio, all the new build, all the adult 55. But for our example, we're going to pick all the homes in San Antonio that have a pool. Now scroll up here to the top for the source. Where are you going to put this? I'm going to put this on Facebook, so I'll just pick Facebook or type it in, Facebook. And for hashtag, this is important. As you launch your squeeze page, your booby trap for buyers to click on, you could put a hashtag in there to identify who's clicking on your squeeze page. Now what this will do is in Kvcore, when you get the lead, it'll have the hashtag that you created, so you can identify how good your squeeze page is doing. Or you can see, hey, this lead is from my squeeze page, and I know that because I made a hashtag pools under 300K. And now you see it made a hashtag pools under 300K. You can add a Facebook cover. I never really do that because it kind of makes it wonky. And then property views allowed before registration. This is how many times a person can look at homes in your website before you present them with the lead capture page. Now this is debatable. A lot of people say pick one. You want to capture that lead immediately. Some people say, well, you don't want to irritate them. You want them to actually look at the website, see a home that they like, and start falling in love with the house, and then present them with the lead capture. I don't suggest 3 or 5. Usually 2 is good. 1 if you're really aggressive. I usually leave it at 2. Down here at the bottom you see you've got generate link. So you're going to click that and it's going to give you 2 options, the direct link and the short link. Now remember, you're going to put this up on Facebook or social media, whichever platform you like, and if you use this direct link, it's going to give you the direct link to your website, which is fine, but the problem is that it's huge, and it includes all the parameters that you're creating in your squeeze page. So if you include the whole direct link, they're going to see all this nonsense here. And so you want to put this short link in here. It's much cleaner, it looks more professional, and that's the one I always use. Copy that to your clipboard. Now what you want to make sure is that your short link works, right? You want to make sure your short link works. So we're going here, we'll go to Google, and we'll just paste and go. Looks like my website. Yep, there's my number right there, and here's some pictures of the pool, so you know the link works. Now what I like to do is, as I make these squeeze pages, so I don't have to make them twice, is I got a little Excel spreadsheet open, and I write them all down with the squeeze page topic and the link. That way, if I want to go reuse the old squeeze pages that I made because I got results of them before, I have them here, and then I can throw them back up on social media. So we're not done yet. We've got our short link. We've saved it to a location where we can reuse it again, but we want to make it stand out in the crowd. So what I like to do is take an image that I think is funny or cute or wholesome and do something extra to it. And so I'll usually turn it into some sort of meme. So here we got a random meme website. This one's called Image Flip. I'm going to upload the image that I picked that I thought was funny. Upload an image from your device. And I'll pick this guy. Here's a picture of me as a baby. Right? And then scroll down, upload. And now you can write in here whatever you want. Let's say, don't be a baby. Buy homes from Shaun. Obviously you want to be more clever than that. Something that's actually going to be related to real estate, that actually work, but you get the idea. You generate the meme. save it. We'll save it, yep, there, wherever that is. Okay, good. And then we'll go over to another website that I like to use called anyimage.io. Now, anyimage.io is free. You do have to create an account for it, but that account is also free. And you simply just drag and drop the image that you created, that meme that I created, right in there. Now, when I showed you my squeeze page, you saw it had all this stuff here at the bottom. You can enter that here as a title of your image. So we get all this, Shaun Herron, Realtor, blah, 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 blah. I've got my meme stuff written on my image. I go over here and enter it in there. So Shaun Herron, or you can just copy and paste it from wherever you did. I'm a realtor, brokered by EXP Realty, so forth and so on. Now in the description, you can put in there, hey, here's a list of homes with pools under 300K. This next field down here is your destination URL. Now that's important. You spend all that effort making your squeeze page. Any image IO will take the image that you make, which we just did, and attach it to any link that you provide in there. So you made a squeeze page that'll direct to your website. Now you're going to take that squeeze page web link and attach it to that image, and then add this information in that image as well. So we'll copy and paste that in there, and we'll hit finish. Now we have a new link. And so that link is your image with your web link that you included in there that redirects to your website. So I'll show you. We'll go here and we'll copy it, and then we'll go to my Facebook, scroll all the way up to the top, and I will paste it in there. Bam. So what it's done is you can see the image that I made. Now you can adjust it and all that stuff, but I didn't do all that for the sake of time and make it all nice and neat and pretty. But you see that it says Shaun Herron, Realtor, brokered by EXP Realty. Hey, here's a list of homes with pools under 300K. Now you just don't want to leave it like that. You want to, clean it up, make it look professional. Zoom this out so you can see it. Otherwise, you're just going to see a baby's forehead and not even understand that he's got a beard going on here, and it's not going to make sense. So church all that up, make it look great, and then post it. And what'll happen is, well, let's go ahead and post it. Now we've got this link on my Facebook. Don't be a baby. They click the link and it goes to the homes that I created, or the squeeze page that I created, which redirected to my website. People will see this, they'll click on it, and then it'll do lead capture. Now let me delete this off my webpage so I don't confuse everybody. But that's how you do it. You go into Kvcore, enter in all the data fields. You get your short link here so it doesn't make a big mess. Go over to your meme generator with any image that you want. Type some silly nonsense in there that you think is funny. Save that off to your desktop. Go to anyimage.io. Drag and drop the image in there. See, and then fill out the data fields appropriately so you can make that image look nice and neat and clean the way you want. It'll provide you with this URL, and that's what you throw into Facebook. That way you don't end up with just the typical squeeze page with just an image on the house on it. You now have this. They'll click that, bam, lead capture. So that's how you do it. If you have any questions, send me a message on social media or text me or call me on my phone, whatever's convenient. I'm Shaun Herron with EXP Realty. Thanks.